Hello students, welcome ulit sa online tutorial natin. So, continue tayo. Actually, dalawa yung problem 3, no? Sa sample problems ninyo, kung mapapansin ninyo. Yan ang dalawa, isa. And then yung kabila, number 3 pa din. So, anyway, let's call this one, yung isa 3A, ito 3B na lang. Sige. So, for this one, we have a 9-meter prop beam daw is loaded with 10 kilonewton per meter uniform load applied at the 2/3. Now, determine daw the moment at the fixed support at the left in kilonewton meter. By the way, so ang beam, itsura ng beam, I hope you agree, ito yung prop beam 9 meters, ito yung 10 kilonewton per meter, rectangular, but applied 2/3 lang from the right, so that's 6 meters, kasi 2/3 of 9 is 6. And then meron tayong 25 kilonewton sa midspan. So itong midspan na to, ang distance is 4.5, kasi 9 divided by 2 is 4.5. Now there are, you want to solve for the moment at the fixed end. Now, if you were try to look at your figure here, your search, ito yung purpose no ng itong mga shortcut solutions. May binigay sa inyo si Sir na mga shortcut solutions niyo. Ito yung sa prop beam. Notice, you might be confused. Bakit? Para saan to? Okay, actually, meron tayong mga meron tayong mga tinatawag na common loadings. Common loading is basically ito yun. No? Meron tayong concentrated load, meron tayong concentrated load sa gitna. Ito. Now, ang concentrated load sa gitna, masosolve natin yung moment natin dito sa A using this equation. 3PL over 16. So, pwede natin isolve yung concentrated load sa gitna, which is based on our problem that is actually 25. However, notice, yung rectangular load na yan, wala tayong shortcut. So, ano yung gagawin natin? So, this is actually indeterminate to the first degree. So, medyo mahirapan tayo. So, actually, I suggest, huwag nyo nang i-memorize yung lahat ng to. You only need one reaction, one equation for every beam. For example, pag ganito, ito lang yung i-memorize niyo. For prop beam, ito yung i-memorize. Ito yung ginawa ko during college. For fully restrained, ito yung i-memorize. For cantilever, ito yung i-memorize. So, balik tayo dito. Yan. So, ano yung silbi pag ito lang yung i-memorize natin? Madali lang, no? Kasi pag ito lang yung i-memorize natin, you can actually solve kahit ano pa yung load dyan. Okay? It is just a combination. Kasi we will assume all the loads will be concentrated man. And then we'll just use integral calculus. Okay? So, consider muna natin yung first, itong 25, and then we will use this equation. In fact, you do not need to memorize the two. I'll be honest, sa time ko, hindi ako nag-memorize sa moment. Ang na-memorize ko lang is yung R. Kasi madali lang, PA squared 3L minus A over 2L cubed. Ito, hindi ko na ito memorize ha. Medyo mahirap na. However, pag nag-memorize mo yung R, after getting R, you can easily solve the moment here. Remember, this is indeterminate to the first degree. So you only need one reaction para ma-solve yung iba using equilibrium equation. And then I choose this reaction here kasi mas madali. So let's try to solve the reaction using this equation. So considering the 25 kilonewton, I hope you will agree, 25. Meaning, ang 25 is midspan man. So meaning, ang A niya is actually equal to half the beam. So 4.5 squared times 3 times the length na 9. Length kasi ng beam is 9 minus A is 4.5 over 2 times 9 cube. So ito na yun. Yan. Ano ba yung answer niyan? That's actually 7.813, which is actually the same if you will try to consider this one. If we will use, asan na yun? Ito pala. If we will use this equation, then that's actually 5p over 16. Tingnan nyo, that's 5p over 16. So, gamitin na natin ang 5p over 16. 5 times 25 over 16. O, diba? Uy! Diba ba? 5p. Ay, bakit 26, 25 dapat yan? Tingnan nyo. Diba? Same lang tayo ng sagot. But, okay lang na hindi mo i-memorize yung 5p over 16 kasi ang na-memorize natin is ito man. Sir, di ba sir, mas maliit man ang 5p over 16 instead of ito? But, why do I need to memorize this one? Kailangan natin i-memorize kasi magagamit natin ito sa second loading. Okay? Now, ito yung problem. Ito madali lang. Yan. Yung 5p over 16, okay lang kung na-memorize nyo. Okay din kung hindi. But ito, madali lang to. Ang next is ito. How do we solve the reaction here considering this loading? Kasi wala yan sa shortcut na binigay ni sir. So, simple lang, we will use integral calculus. So, ang idea niyan is we will get a strip And then that strip, although that is a uniform load, since it is very small, we can actually assume that it is concentrated load. No? So we can assume that is concentrated load. And then we will sum up all the reactions from here to here. Ganyan kasi yung idea ng integral calculus, summing up, no? And then yun, makukuha na natin. Sige daw. So, first, you need to create a coordinate system, no? Dapat alam nyo kung saan magsisimula ang x. Now, if this is your strip, you can actually start sa left, pwede rin sa right, depende na sa inyo. Anyway, mag-iiba lang yung coordinate system natin. I mean, yung limits natin. So, dito, I assume the x will start here sa fixed end. Okay? Now, ang gagawin natin, we will just actually get bali, ito lang yung equation. Ano yung P? P is actually the total load, di ba? P is the parang resultant ng load. Now, ano yung resultant? Di ba? Y times dx. Ano yung intensity nito? 10. Ano yung width niyan? dx. Di ba? So, meaning, dapat, ito, supposedly, this is, ang R must be equal to Y times dx. Di ba? That's actually the load P. Y times dx, that is the resultant of the uniformly distributed load na strip. And then, ano yung A? Ang A is actually the distance from here to here, which is in this case, A is actually x, diba? Based on my figure, A is x. Multiplied by 3L minus, ano yung AX over 2L cubed. Notice, diba ito man yun? You know, pero ang y nga lang, since this is uniform, ang y is equal to 10, di ba? Kaya 10 dyan. And then, ang dx, nilagay ko na lang dito sa gilid. Yan. Ang dx sa gilid. And then, yan. Okay? And then, next will be the limits. Ano yung limits? Now, you need to sum up the strip from here, dito sa edge na to, until dito. Kasi yan yung length ng rectangular load. So, ano yung x if you'll consider here? That's actually 3. Di ba? X is 3. Kasi ang coordinate natin, ang x, starts from the fixed end man. So, x is, so from 3 to, ano yung x dito? That's actually 9. Okay? So, kaya yan. So, from 3 to 9, that's 10x squared times 3, 9 minus x over 2 times 9 cubed. Okay? And then you will get the answer, 40.03. But hindi yan yung kailangan natin. Okay? So, we will just actually sum up moments na pag nakuha mo na yung reaction, sum up mo na lang ng moments sa A. Clockwise equals counterclockwise. Again, we have a negative moment here, so meron tayong counterclockwise dito. So, we have MA plus RB. Di ba? Ano yung moment arm ng RB? That's actually 9. That must be, so RB times 9, and then that must be equal to the counterclockwise moment. Ano yung moment arm ng 25? That's 4.5 from A. So, that's 25 times 4.5. Ito naman, this is a uniform load, no? So, pag uniform load yan, that's 6 times 10. Kaya 10 times 6. And then, ano ang moment arm nito? That's actually 3 plus kalahati ng 6. So, 3 plus 3. That's actually, once meron ka ng equation, notice that the only unknown here is the load MA. Yan, masusolve mo na ang MA. You can just use your shift solve. Ako, ang ginamit ko dito is actually yung calculator ko. Yan na. So, diretso na. Wag na kayong gumamit ng area moment method or kung anong method yung alam nyo, yung area moment, double integration. Basta ganitong klase yung mga problems. Okay, so, dito, ang advantage nyo, you just need to memorize one. Isa lang yung kailangan nyo i-memorize. Sorry. Isa lang, which is actually itong equation. PA squared 3L. Sige. Proceed tayo sa next problem. Same pa din, if you have any questions or clarifications with regards to the solution, please don't hesitate to comment down below. Salamat sa panonood and see you sa next video natin.